Welcome back to another episode of Mr. Wicklam's Virtual Math Classroom. Again, we're going to be talking in number sense, and what we're going to be looking at today is we're going to be looking at sets. Now, sets, most of you are familiar with volleyball. It's not a volley. That's not the sets we're talking about. The sets that I'm talking about refer to actually division. And in particular, what I'm talking about is you're going to be dividing. We're going to be dividing things up. And so sets is just an easy way to imagine how division is going to go. So let's take a look at a little sample problem, okay? This is kind of our introduction here before we get to things in the book, all right? So Bob has 15 apples. He puts 5 apples on a tray. So I kind of have shown them here. If you can just see here, it kind of looks like a pepperoni pizza, but those are 5 apples on a tray. Okay, and so what Bob has done is that Bob has actually divided up his apples and he's put them on trays. Okay, so he had 15 apples in total. He divides the apples onto trays. So my first question is, what is being shared or divided? So what did Bob divide up? Bob divided up his apples. Okay, you're going to see different problems where it's going to involve like ball caps, and it's going to involve oranges or toys or cookies, whatever. But basically what we're doing is we're dividing it up. So how many sets are there? So what we do is we call groups sets, or what we do is like the stuff that's on the tray right here. These right here are called sets, okay? Because it's what we're dividing things up into. So how many sets are there? Well, 1, 2, there's 3 sets. And then how many of the things are being divided? And so what we're asking here is what is in each set? Okay, so can you tell me what are in each set? So what is in each set? 5. So basically what we said is we said that we could do it either way. 15 divided by 3 gives us 5, or 15 divided by 5, so 3 sets gives us 5 apples on each tray. If we divide 15 in total divided by 5 that are on each tray, we want to know how many trays we're going to get. We're going to get 3. This is called a fact family, okay, because they're related to each other. Obviously, because this is telling us if we have 3 trays, how many are on each tray? 5. This is telling us we have 15 apples in total, and we're dividing 5 apples evenly. Then how many trays am I going to need? I'm going to need 3. So it's called a fact family. So let's take a look here. In our book, it's going to ask us, and you're going to see it. It's going to say use circles for sets and use dots for the things in each set. The things could be apples, could be oranges. It doesn't really matter. So what it's asking for is how many sets are there? Well, we've said that there are 3 sets. So we're using circles for sets. 1, 2, 3. Okay? How many things are we going to put in each set? Well, what's it say? 6 things in each set. So 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 1, 6. And 6. That's what you're going to see, guys. We're just dividing things up. That's all. Now, it may say sets. It may say groups. I'm going to add that up here because you may have to group them together. Either way, groups or sets are talking about the circles. things in each set. Could be things, could be apples, could be oranges. Those are the circles that we are putting in each, the little dots we're putting in each circle. Okay? That's what we're looking at. All right? Now, how many did we have in total? What's the total? What's it equal? Well, 6, 12, 18. So what we're saying is that if we have 18 in total and we divide it by 3 sets, we will find that we have 6 in each set. If we have 18 in total and we divide it by the 6 dots, we're going to need 3 trays. Okay? It's pretty self-explanatory, guys. This is just some simple basic division at its best. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look. You're going to see a graph in your book. Okay? You're going to see a table. Alright? And you're going to see something like this. This is kind of our problem. We have 25 toys. Kind of like what I said here. We had 18 things in total. So we have 25 toys. 5 toys for each girl or boy. And there are 5 girls or boys. Okay? So what are we dividing? What are we sharing? Okay, so if you had said toys, you would have been absolutely correct. How many toys are we dividing? 25. Okay, this is important because this is the number. So this is kind of the total right here. So the total that we have is 25. Okay? How many sets? Well, so how many groups? Okay, so basically what it's saying is how many girls or boys are there? All right? So we take a look here and we look and we see that there are 5. How many in each set? So what we're saying is how many toys are in each for each girl or boy? So we see there it says 5 toys. Okay, and so basically what we're doing is we're just kind of taking a look here, and if we do the division, we know we have 25. If we divide it by 5, either way, we're going to get 5. How do I know that? If I do the opposite of multiplication the opposite of division is multiplication. Okay, so what do we do? What do we need to multiply? Well, when you want to multiply, you take these two right here. 5 times 5 equals 25. Okay, that is the opposite of division, is multiplication. All right, and so you're going to see something like this. I'm going to do one more example with you to see if we can kind of firm this up a little bit. Let's use, there is 20 puppies. Okay, there's let's say 4 puppies per kennel. All right, and then there are 5 kennels. Okay, so what has been divided up? What has been divided up? What has been divided into the kennels? Well, the only thing that we can see, the only real words we have are kennel and puppies. So what's being divided? Kennels or the puppies? Well, take a look at the biggest number. That's usually what's being divided. The biggest number is usually what is being divided. So what is being divided is the 20 puppies. Okay, so how many sets? So basically what we want to know is we want to know how many kennels do we have. All right, so how many sets do we have? Well, we have 5. And then how many are in each set? So we have 5 kennels. How many are in each kennel? Well, we have 4 in each kennel. Okay, so because remember the sets are what we're sharing. So let's imagine a square as a kennel. and then how many are in each kennel. So I'm just gonna put little happy faces. These are my awesome happy puppies. All right. There you go. I know you can't see them too well, but trust me, these are wicked awesome, amazing happy faces. All right. All these puppies are very happy, very well fed, very well taken care of at Bob's Kennel. There we go. 4 puppies in each kennel. That's how many are in each set, because these are the sets, right? The groups, these are the sets. These are how many are in each set. Okay, guys, that's the basic rundown for sets. You should not have any problems with this. If you do, please consult the video again. This is Mr. Wicklum signing off.